Welcome to another edition of the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel, the AKA Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel, here on this Friday. Um, so anyway, Smackdown was live last night at the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut, right here about a mile and a half away from me. I watched it here at home, and I've heard a lot of negative thoughts about the show last night. I thought the show was okay, but I will say this: it was a show. Um, a lot of things, you know, I didn't expect the way it turned out, to be quite honest with you. I thought they were going to try to make this show, possibly like a Monday Night Raw. Triple H did come out and announce it as Monday Night Raw, and then he started his little dialogue of jokes about balls deflated, and he just had annotations uh, of you know a lot of other you know, uh, however you want to call it. But he had analogies up the yin yang last night. But he also talked about the Royal Rumble uh, backlash, and he said on Monday Night Raw there's going to be a major announcement. Now, I'm hoping this major announcement isn't going to be like what they did last year. Right now, it's Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. Um, I I just don't want to see him do another triple threat match and insert possibly maybe Seth Rollins into the mix, just for the simple fact is, Rollins already had a chance at that title at the Royal Rumble. He failed to win. He was a worthy competitor. Him and John Cena, really made that main event what it was. Triple H said it was one of the greatest main events of all time. And he also, praised Seth Rollins. He put down John Cena and he praised Brock Lesnar, which was sort of like, I don't know why he did what he did to John Cena. And I don't know why he was praising Brock Lesnar for the simple fact there was all this controversy prior to the Royal Rumble on Monday Night Raw. So I'm not really sure where that all this came from. But anyway, you know, SmackDown wasn't that bad of a show. I thought they could have put together some better matches. I think people are tired of are seeing Roman Reigns in the Big Show for one thing. And I will say this for Roman Reigns, since he's come back from his injury, they really haven't really done a heck of a lot with him. And I think this is part of the negativity he's been getting. A lot of people, want to see Daniel Bryan in the main event again. I don't see the WWE doing that. Um, and as I've been reading, as such, there talks about Bryan and Dolph Ziggler, and that match could actually open up WrestleMania. And this is just the WWE's way, or the authorities' way, to really stick it to Daniel Bryan once again. And they're going to make him work hard again. They're going to make him work his ass off to get back to where he was last year. And I think it's a little redundant in my eyes, but this is the WWE. As far as Seth Rollins goes, as far as being instituted into the main event, if they do decide to go that route, like I said, he lost at the Rumble in the championship match, um, and he's been pushed for so long now, and he still has that option of the Money in the Bank briefcase contract to cash in. What I would like to see maybe Rollins put that Money in the Bank briefcase contract on the line at Fastlane, to make things a little more interesting, and maybe possibly, put Roman Reigns in a match, to where, like we saw with John Cena, was it the year before, where John Cena had to put his Royal Rumble win in 2013 on the line to get a chance at facing The Rock, where he already had the opportunity, but he put that Rumble opportunity on the line against CM Punk and beat him in February in a very, very, very good match. I just hope that the WWE does not, let the negativity change their way, because in my eyes, I don't see the main event being the title match, just for the simple fact is Sting and Triple H. are probably going to be the main event. And obviously, Sting will probably take down Triple H, and this is going to make the fans go home happy. And this is what the WWE likes to do, is have the fans go home happy. Um, the dark match last night, the people that were at the XL Center got a treat. It wasn't aired live on TV. It was after they went off air. John Cena and Dean Ambrose faced Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins in a tag team match. And so the fans got a treat there. I got to see some video clips, thanks to my friend, the diehard WWE addict who was attending that show. Um, he showed a number of video clips, which I appreciated seeing that. The show pretty much ended with Cena and Dean Ambrose in the ring with a rousing ovation from the Hartford XL Center fans. So the fans did go home happy. So that's one good thing. You know, Cena teaming up with Ambrose at this point does help Cena's popularity with the fans a little bit. So the show was okay. It was, like I said, it wasn't what I expected, but I mean I wouldn't call it a bad show like other people were saying. Um, I did think the opening segment with Triple H was sort of like, a little strange, but Triple H, got a little bit of a pop in the very, very, beginning, um, you know, but so I'm waiting to see what happens on Monday Night Raw. So again, the WWE, uh, the one thing I have to say that Triple H did say as well was, you know, they wanted a snowstorm to shut us down. And Triple H says, nobody shuts us down. We always have a plan B. And obviously, their plan B at Monday was to have the show, broadcast from Stamford, Connecticut, the headquarters of the WWE. But, all in all, you know, you cannot get a great show every week. I thought, like I said, for being a live SmackDown, it was pretty good. But I think for those that were in attendance at the venue at the XL Center in Hartford, probably saw a much better show than what we saw at home because they also got to see, I believe it was either main event or Superstars taping prior to the SmackDown live airing. And then they got to see the dark match with Cena and Ambrose versus Rollins and Bray Wyatt. So, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. And for me, I had no issues with the show, and we just move on. And that's all there is to it. You know, things are not like they used to be. And we have to understand, we have to, you know, take all that in consideration that, this is the WWE of 2015. It's not the WWF of 98, 99. It probably never, ever will be. And, you know, I look at it this way. Each era of the WWE has its own identity. And there's a lot of good things that happen in each era. And there's a lot of bad things that happen in each era. So they all stand out one way or another. And so, like I said, I enjoyed the show, and we just move on. I'm looking forward to Raw tonight, TNA Impact. I'm looking forward to that. So, and then we got the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, the Patriots against the Seahawks in Arizona. I'm rooting for the Patriots, as probably people know by now. I'm not a Patriot fan. I'm not a Seahawk fan. I'm a New York Giant fan. But I'm going to go with the Patriots because I think truly that the Patriots were the better team throughout most of the year. I would say in the first half, the Arizona Cardinals were probably the best team in the NFL the first half of the season. And then the second half came and they started losing and whatnot. But the Patriots kept it going throughout, pretty much the whole season. So anyway, guys, that's my, SmackDown talk. It's a Friday tomorrow here in Connecticut, here in Hartford. In this area, we are going to have some wicked, wicked, wicked cold temperatures. Wind chill is going to be well below zero. Some places are going to be like 25 below with the wind chill factor. So I'm planning on doing a little bit of shopping later on and not planning on going out at all tomorrow. I'm just going to sit and vegetate and probably watch some movies. So peace out, everybody. Looking forward to everybody's videos. And that's it. See y'all next time.